Hi everyone, we're working on the violin part for Conquest in this video. I'm going to go through and play it one time at speed and then we'll go back and break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Okay, that's the whole thing. So for those of you who are wondering, you're following along in your music, you thought I was going to go right to the end there and something happened. I was just observing what's written in the music about the coda. So at the end, well, what might seem to be the end, in bar 49 you see the little indication DS al coda, which means a few things, and I've written them back here just in case, so you can take a look at those as well. But what it means is when you finish bar 49, okay, in that bar again you're going back to playing arco with the bow, you're going to go back to the sign. This little thing sort of looks like an S with a line through it and two dots. That is the sign. Okay, it's at bar 5 in our music. So you would play bar 49, skip back to bar 5, which is nice and easy because it is in a nice big rehearsal box number. Okay, so then you go to bar 5, you keep playing as if you normally would, but when you get to the sign for coda, which kind of looks, I think, a little like a compass, it's a circle with a cross through it, which happens to be at the end of bar 18. When you get to that bar, you skip down to the bottom where it has the sign and coda. That's bar 50 for us, and you play bar 50, 51, and 52. So just follow those signs to help you prepare your arms. You have to work out, basically, when you're going to play this whole piece. You can't just skip through the end because your arms are going to be tired when we play it the actual whole way through for our concert. So I'm going to go back. There's a lot of repetition in this piece. I think what I'm going to do is just break down a few of the sections at a time. So first, let's take a look at bar 5. Okay, this little melody comes up a couple of times, so it's good to know. I'm going to go much slower, starting with 1 on the D string. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I would like you to pay attention to in that section is the slurs. So when you have, I'm just going to take my chalk here. When you have the that sort of upside down bracket over your notes, over two notes that are different, it's a slur. That means they both have to be in the same bow. So the first time you have a slur is in bar 6 violins, and it's between the D and the C sharp. Okay, that's a 3 and a 2 on the A string. So if I play at the beginning of that bar, now these two notes should be in the same bowing. Okay, they're both down bow. Down. So the whole bar is down, up, down, up. I'll do it again. Down, up, down, up. Okay, and then in the next bar, you have down, up, down, up. Okay, that's a little bit harder than bar 6 there. Bar 7 and bar 8, those slurs are a little bit more difficult. What I would suggest you do if you're having a hard time with the slurs is just practice those notes that are involved in the slur. So if I'm looking at bar 7, let's say, okay, the two notes that are slurred are C sharp and B, pardon me, on the A string. So that's 2 and 1 on the A string. So all I'm going to do, because they're down bow, okay, I don't want to practice them the wrong bow direction, take those two notes and just practice them. Then I can add the next note, open A. So I get used to changing that bow direction. C sharp, B, A. C sharp, B, A. Sorry, it sounds like 3 blind mice. Just take the little bits, break them down, and practice them a little bit at a time. Okay, I am going to go from bar 13 on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Okay, I'm going to skip to bar 29 just because I'm running out of time on this video. Sound familiar? Now plucking. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you skip to bar 5. Happy practicing violins and good luck!